Alrighty, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, the next 12 months are going to be very important in this crypto space, right? We are reaching the moment, the most important moment that we all been waiting for. And if you've been following the channel, you know what I'm talking about, which is this here, right? 180 days we've been going sideways. This is the decision time now getting close, right? We had that before here. 180 days is exact, right? Around 6 months. We even had this in a bear market, right? 180 days. And it is about time. So get ready, be prepared, and especially, right, if you play your cards right, these next 12 months are gonna change your life, literally, right? And it's very important to follow the right strategy, to follow the right plan, and understand what's gonna happen now, right? So I'm gonna do my best to show you what I do think is gonna happen, and this far I've been pretty decently right? So what you see, guys, here is, first off, what I wanna touch on is September candle, guys. What's up with that, right? What's up with the September candle? Well, September candle now is green. So if you wind back and remember what people were saying in August, September is the worst month for crypto. September, blah, 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 right? Why? They were saying it's gonna be red, it's gonna dump, it's going down. But why is it green, sir? I don't understand. I'm lost, right? You see now how hard it is to actually navigate the crypto space and to actually nail down the next 12 months and actually make it, because most people don't. And this is exactly why, because most people are wrong, and what makes sense in the crypto space is not right, is usually wrong. So what made sense is very easy to tell someone, right, that's new to the crypto space, that joined in like 2024 maybe, or bought the top on the dog with hat. It's very easy to tell them September is green, August is red, October is green, right? It's simple, makes sense, right? Easy. Okay, so September I should not be buying, it's gonna be red, so I'm gonna buy in October. But then October will come and some new guy on some new channel will tell me, oh, but November is red, right? So that's what people do. You cannot operate this way. It's simple, right? If you really want to make it the next 12 months, because we're heading towards a bull market, better believe that, right? And the money is made to the upside when the market goes up, right? That's very simple. So it's very important to have a very clear strategy and understand what's going on in the market, and especially do not follow the herd, and what makes sense usually is not right, is not true. Simple. So September is green right now. And again, we have as well others, which is the top, which is all the cryptocurrencies, right? Including our lovely Brett E, all of them besides the top 10, right? Top 10 by market cap. You remember, guys, very well, right? You remember, I hope you do, right? At the lows here, August, oh my God, others, that's it. It's a top. It's a top. We're going down. That's it. It's over. Altcoins are not meant, right? And crypto banter freaking out, and everybody's freaking out. And I told you guys, this is likely the goddamn bottom. This is likely it, right? The bottom. And we are bouncing now, right? It's very simple. So those things we want to know now, right? And to be honest with you, I'm not some genius. Why did I expect this is gonna happen? Well, simple, right? Simple. I'm not looking at 1 minute candles, or I'm not looking at 4-hour candles, which I do when I'm day trading. But when I'm investing for a long term, which actually this is how life-changing money is made, Lambos and whatever you're looking for, this is how it's made, by buying altcoins low, cheap, and waiting for the actual season to happen, not by day trading. The day trading stuff is for people that been here for a long time. They know what they're doing. But the thing is, I'm not looking at these candles like 1 minute, 1 week. Look at this. This is what we want to be looking at. These lines here, guys, are the halving year or halving events on Bitcoin, right? It's very simple, yet the crowd fails to understand what's going on here. Whenever we get a halving, we get a bull market. Whenever we get a halving, we get a bull market. Whenever we get a halving and get a bull market. And very interesting is that it takes around 150 days, 180 days before or after the halving to get a bull market. 200 days here, 200 days here, 180 days, right? 180 days now this far to get a bull market. So since I know that, I'm very calm, I'm very chill. I'm just waiting for the bull market. So if I'm waiting for the bull market, the best way to prepare for it is to buy the dips. Right? Simple as that, right? So buy and hold and wait for the bull market, because I've seen what happened in 2021, right? I've seen that. I came in a bit like around the end of 2019. I started buying up and I started selling pretty early. I was a crowdy, right? I didn't believe, right? But I ended up making a decent amount of money at the end, right? What we are all doing here is we're trying to catch early, right? right? We're being early. We're trying to catch this massive run on Bitcoin, and this is what we're seeing here. It can't make more sense than this, literally. It can't. I don't know, right? I don't know. Like, I hope you see it, guys, right? But I don't know how people not seeing this, right? But it can't make more sense than that we do have bull markets. So it's very simple. How do we prepare for it? So we prepare for it by understanding very few things. Very simple. When others is still below its previous all-time high, which is here, it's a very good time to be buying. It is a very good time, right? Usually, right? Not usually, but all the time. So this is other than we're going to be looking at it from its inception, basically. So whenever you look at it here, previous all-time high on it, best time to buy is here, right? Also here, this is when it started, 2014, basically. But in 2017, around or before its actual run, it was the best time to buy below its all-time high. So let's put, for example, any coin that made it, right? Let's say Doge, which is an old coin, right? Old is gonna make more sense. So as you can see, right? So Dogecoin was flat, let's say almost flat, like wasn't really the guy, right? He was flat. While others were still pumping, Doge was flat. But when did Doge start running is when, let me remove this, look at this all-time high here. So once we broke above it, this is when we started seeing this is squeeze up on Dogecoin. And it goes without saying everything was pumping, and things that were related to Dogecoin, strong coins that showed strength around here, right? Coins that showed strength here were the coins that pumped the hardest. And it's very simple, very easy. It's not that simple that it's not true, but I'm trying to make it simple, right? When you look at the chart, right? It's very simple. Below the all-time high on others, best time to buy. Above it, that's when it gets crazy, right? That's when it gets like, okay, now we're gonna have to be looking on monitoring this stuff closely, right? So why is that? You remember when everybody here, oh, sell, it's the low, right here. Everybody sell, is the low. I didn't care because also we have this kind of formation. This is not as simple to understand, right? But this is a support, and I've been looking at this chart for ages to understand what's going on. But to make it simple for everybody, is just below the all-time high. But when I looked at that and everybody was freaking out and September is gonna be red and all that stuff, this is the best time to be buying by far. Still now is the best time for everybody, because the higher we go, the less is a better time coming ahead, right? Then at the highs, and you'll see for yourself, right? At the highs, let's bring this back here. At the highs here, when we're gonna start to go into price discovery. So remember, price discovery here, this is when we're gonna start to have squeezes to the upside, and everybody will be buy. It's the bull market, right? It's altcoins, and it's gonna keep going for a while. Like, it's not gonna be like a top signal straight away. It's gonna keep going for a while. It's gonna get as much retail as possible, as much people buying as possible, as much whales as possible. Everybody's gonna be buying here, and it's gonna last for a while, maybe a few months, right? 2-3 months where everybody's just hyped up and euphoric and drunk, buying up everything. It's gonna take some time. Within those 3 months, then it's the time to be selling, right? It's the time to be selling. It's gonna be around the end of these 12 months, which is possibly around summer next year. Maybe we're gonna have 2 seasons, but you want to subscribe, you can stay updated, guys. But think it's simple, right? As simple as possible. It's not like September is gonna be green and October red, or right? It's simple in terms of trading and in terms of chart, right? Technical analysis, simple made, and that's what we're looking at. So the second thing is, what coins should we be buying, right? Because now it's still the best time to be buying, right? It's still the best time to be buying. Now, what are the coins that we should be buying, right? We got this handsome gentleman here, right? Brett Eats. We're gonna use it as an example, right? Coins that show most of the strength in these dips, in bad markets, are the coins you want to be looking at. You want to be looking into strength, not weakness. You don't want to be looking at weakness, right? Coins that did not perform at all here, you don't want to be looking at them, right? So Monero, let's say Monero is an old coin, or XRP or whatever, is one of the oldest coins, XMR, right? So this is the top in 2021. This thing has just been going sideways, right? This thing has just been going sideways for 974 days. Sideways. Does that mean, oh, it didn't pump? Will it pump? No. It means this is a weak coin. It's not gonna pump when others is gonna start pumping. What we want to be looking at is coins that pump in the bad markets, right? And narratives that pump in the bad markets, like the Pepe verse narrative and Brett Eats. Look at this monstrous giant pump. To make it simple so that we can talk to everybody watching today's video, right? Don't forget to leave a like. But so it's simple. Here we buy strength. We buy coins that are showing strength because we know that they are gonna keep showing strength, heading towards the price discovery on others, heading towards the buy zone here, when every retail and the crowds is gonna start. They're gonna start to be drunk and get drunk and start buying everything. While we're heading there on this way up here, these coins like Bread Eat are gonna be way higher from today's prices. They're gonna start to run way higher than what we see today. Pepe, the target 50 billion or more. Flip Shiba Inu, right? Gets everybody looking into the Pepe verse and stuff like that. Every coin here is gonna do well. Literally every coin that shows strength. When you scroll down, every coin that shows strength. Like if you see this meme, let's say Memecoin. Memecoin was the worst coin ever, right? It's launched by Binance Launchpad, right? It didn't do well because it launched like a VC coin, like a utility, right? So utility don't do well. It launched at a very high market cap, like $300 million or more. This was 500 million. It's kind of spiked up and then went down, right? It didn't do well. Does that mean you should buy it? No, right? Because it didn't do well. It didn't show strength, right? What shown strength is what we want to be buying, right? So my personal opinion or what I'm doing, I'm not buying weakness. I'm not buying something because of at the end of the bull market, it's going to do a 2x. I'm buying something now that is strong, that's going to do a 100x in the bull market. And that thing is going to send people looking for the next thing, right? So something like Bread Eat could go to like 1, 2 billion, 5 billion. These prices are not out of the picture, or not out of ordinary on ETH. This is something that happens on ETH very often. So coins like that, that's what I'm looking at. Coins that are showing strength while others is below its all-time high, because those are going to be the strongest by far. Those are going to be the strongest once we're going to break above that. So that's the simple strategy here, guys. In this market today, guys, meme coins are going to be the biggest gainers. Like Metaverse in the previous cycle, people are only going to be looking at memes, right? That's the truth. I do have also utility coins that are down. You're not alone. If you have utility coins, I also have, right? And they're still down. They're very down. And I just gave up, right? I'm like, damn it, that's it, right? I'm just staying on meme coins. So if I did it, everybody's going to do it at some point, right? I'm going to show you this coin. Like this is PYR. This is one of the coins that I started buying in the bear market. Started buying, accumulating here, right? Started accumulating here. And then finally it started pumping late January, right? Started pumping. And then now down is showing a weakness, which is very bad, right? It's back to my entry, right? So I'm slowly going to start to get out of this and get me more meme coins, right? Because it did a lower high and, right? Very bad, right? And a lower low, right? So it's back to my entry. I'm going to slowly start to get out of this, right? Or maybe keep a bag. We never know, right? Could come back, do a 2x and back down again here, right? This is very bad, right? This is not something you want to be looking at, right? As something that's going to perform in the future. Maybe in the bull market, once we're going to have some metaverse, meta could be a good trade, a decent leverage trade or something. You can leverage trade it to the range highs here and then down. But you can see meme coins are going to be the biggest gainers, because in my whole portfolio, meme coins are the biggest gainers. It's fact, right? It's a fact. So that's about it here, guys. This is how to prepare for the next 12 months, right? You want to be on strong meme coins and wait for others to price up, literally. Buying the dips on coins that I believe in, strong coins heading into the bull market, and just wait, right? Sometimes I'm going to be looking at some other coins. If something new comes up or something like that, I'm always have some money on the side for that. Or I'm happy with what I already have. I'm already loaded for the bull market. I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to repeat the previous cycle mistakes, which were my mistakes, right? I sold everything early on, right? As soon as we broke the all-time high here, I started selling, and it was very bad. It was a bad decision, even though I caught up to it. Like when we got a dip here, I started catching up on altcoins and I made some gains, and especially here, we made a lot of gains on gaming. But if I just held my bags from here, and mind you, I had Doge very early. Doge, right? I had Luna, right? I had Axie Infinity. I had a lot of coins very from the lows, like literal lows. And if I just held, I would have made millions, right? Instead of like few six figures, I would have made millions. And that's what I'm not repeating right now. That's the mistake that new people are going to make now, is sell too early, right? It's a thing, right? It's a thing in the market, is to sell too early. And finally, guys, we passed the worst right now in the crypto space, the worst. I do think we passed it and we're heading toward the bull market. So anyways, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Don't forget to join my Discord, link in the description. It's free to join. We're getting on the coins early. You can ask me questions and stuff like that. You can follow me on Twitter, link in the description. Thank you so much for watching today's video till the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.